Hey guys, welcome to day 6 of a Booktubeathon. Oh my gosh, it's nearly coming to an end. It is actually 1 o'clock. I was planning to start this way earlier, but I was exhausted in the morning. I stayed up until 2 a.m. this morning editing the vlog. I think I woke up around 10 and then I had to, do the final touches for the video, then reply to some comments and had breakfast, and my boyfriend is here. He kept trying to talk to me. I was trying to read, but anyway. So I did read a tiny bit this morning. So I am now up to page 274 of Vicious. So I'm definitely going to be finishing this. Oh, I also finished To All the Boys I've Loved Before. So that's my 5th book of the readathon done. So this is my TBR. So I'm going to add a little thing of bonus books because if you've been watching these vlogs, then I mentioned how To All the Boys I've Loved Before isn't actually on my TBR. I just wanted to read it on audiobook. So if worse comes to worse, I will replace An Ember in the Ashes with To All the Boys I've Loved Before, so I can definitely have 7 books read. So I think I've got it locked in the bag because I'm definitely going to be finishing Vicious today, which will be my 6th book. And then my 7th book will be The Perks of Being a Wallflower, and this is really short. Actually, let's see how many pages this is. Yeah, it's just around 200 pages, so I'll definitely be finishing this today as well. So that means I'll have read 7 books, but I'm not going to completely say I have completed Booktubeathon because I do want to read An Ember in the Ashes because this is on my original TBR and I really want to read it. This is for Read a Book with a Beautiful Spine, and yeah, I really want to read this. I do have today and tomorrow to read it, so I think I'll be able to read a little bit today and then hopefully finish it tomorrow. So yeah, I really just want to read this, but if I don't finish it, I'll still have completed Booktubeathon. Yes, I'm so excited to read this because just look at this fluffiness. I'm obsessed. So this is 446. So this is obviously quite a big one, and I believe this is high fantasy, so I don't know how long it will take, but I really do hope that I'll just really be into it and want to read it quickly. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, the plan is to finish Vicious, then read Perks of Being a Wallflower, and then get started on An Ember in the Ashes, and then tonight my boyfriend and I are going to watch the movie adaptation for The Perks of Being a Wallflower. And I'm so excited for that actually. I just remembered because I love that movie with all of my heart and I haven't watched it for years, I think. I used to watch it all the time, so I'm super excited to finally watch that again. Anyway, so I think I'm going to quickly just add the little bonus book for To All the Boys I've Loved Before and cross that off, and then I am going to read outside with Scruffy because it's really nice weather today and I really enjoyed reading outside with him the other day, so I'm going to do that again and complete Vicious, complete The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I'm getting slightly nervous about An Ember in the Ashes. Like, I really thought I'd be able to definitely finish this by the weekend, but I'm getting slightly nervous. Especially because I haven't read any of her books before. Actually, I think this is her only series, so yeah, of course I haven't read any of her other books. So I obviously don't know how I'm going to mesh with her writing style and everything and how long it takes me to get into it. But I've heard that it's really addicting, so I'm hoping. Yeah. Now let's update my reading journal. By the way, a lot of you have asked if I can do a video on my reading journal, and I definitely plan to. Hopefully within the near future, or maybe I'll wait until the end of the year. Actually, I think I'll do it sort of soon. The reason I haven't done it yet is because I feel like it's not even cool, but a lot of you seem to want to see a video on it, so I'll definitely be doing that. But yeah, so let's update the journal. Also, I forgot to mention that this is a reread for me. I did read this years ago and it's one of my favourite books ever, so I'm super excited to reread it. It's going to be amazing. So I've just updated my reading journal. So yeah, that's my 5th book done. I'm planning to tick off The Perks of Being a Wallflower, reading the book and also watching the movie. And then I'll definitely be ticking off Vicious. And then I'm definitely not going to be finishing An Ember in the Ashes today, but hopefully that'll be tomorrow. I'm really hoping. Anyway, so what time is it? 1:21. Okay. So we are going to start reading, obviously. I am going to just quickly make a few annotations while I'm sitting here in my book for Vicious because I didn't have my annotation pencil case downstairs when I was reading and I was too lazy to get it. So I just, so actually I am planning to make a follow-up video, annotations video, because I realized I did leave out a few tips, but I'll probably do that in like a few months or something, I don't know. So one of my tips that I left out was if I don't have my pencil case on me, or if I'm in the bath, and obviously it's hard to write in the bath, I actually just use my phone and I just type in the page number and what color tab I want to do or underline, and then I go to that page and I usually know what I was gonna say or underline. So I have a few that I have to underline for Vicious because I didn't have my pencil case. So I'm just gonna quickly do that now while I'm here, and then go outside and read. Sorry, I realized I also forgot to mention that in case you haven't been watching all the vlogs this week, All the Boys I've Loved Before is my reread of one of my favorite books ever, and I'm definitely going to be giving it a 5 stars again, even though it does have its flaws, but I love it. So yeah, just wanted to mention that in case you haven't been watching this week. Okay, wait, I'm watching April's vlog, her Booktubeathon day 4 and 5 vlog, and she is currently rereading Harry Potter and she is annotating, and I just feel like a proud mum. Well, I'm just proud because she said how she's wanted to start annotating ever since she watched my video, and a lot of people have actually told me that they started annotating ever since they watched my video, and it honestly makes me so happy because annotating is just so fun, and it's just such a special experience, and in my opinion it enhances the experience. So I'm just so happy that so many of you are having a really good time annotating. I love it. I love annotating. Also, I love April so much. She's so cute. Her channel name is Aprilius Maximus, so I'll definitely link her below, and you should definitely watch her if you don't already because she's an Australian booktuber and she's amazing, so definitely check her out. Okay, so I've set up camp. So I have my picnic rug, my blankets, Scruffy's bed because he won't hang out with me if his bed isn't there. A lot of you commented saying how he was so spoiled, and yes, he is freaking spoiled. Then I have my books, my book nerd pencil case, my hat, which I have to wear to read Vicious, and my laptop because I'm going to edit some clips after I finish Vicious. So let's get reading. And windy outside, so I'm gonna read in my room. So I literally have like 40 pages left and I'm freaking out. It's so intense, so I need to get back to reading, but just wanted to update you. Yep. Okay, so I finished I miscalculated the pages because I didn't realize they have a short story in here. So I was reading and then all of a sudden just said acknowledgements and I was like, what? I need the freaking sequel right now. Like, oh my gosh, this was so good. 5 stars, that's for sure. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can take the hat off now. Whoa. This is definitely one of my new favorites of all time. So for my favorite books of all time, I have my favorite books that are my favorite because I connect to them on a personal level. And then I have my favorite books that are my favorite just because they're so freaking cool and I love them. And this is definitely one of those ones where it's just so freaking cool and it's just, yeah, it's just amazing. I love how it explored villains, like what it means to be a villain, and how most of the time the villain isn't doing what they're doing to be a villain or to be evil. They think it's the right thing. And you know, obviously everyone has different perspectives and opinions, and whoa, I loved it. There's this really good quote. But these words people threw around, humans, monsters, heroes, villains, to Victor, it was all just a matter of semantics. Someone could call themselves a hero and still walk around killing dozens. Someone could be labelled a villain for trying to stop them. Plenty of humans were monstrous and plenty of monsters knew how to play at being human. Whoa. Whoa. I already ordered the special edition Outcrate box for Vengeful, so super excited for that. And I'm so happy I loved it. I can't believe, yes, both books that I read by her, definitely 5 stars. I'm so excited to read all of her other books and to start A Darker Shade of Magic. It's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited. Anyway, so I think it is, so it's day 13. Oh my gosh, we can tick off the reading journal. Okay. Book 6 of the Booktubeathon complete. Yeah, so like I said, it's like 3 o'clock, 3:15. So I'm going to see what the video challenge for today is and then we're going to do it. So the video challenge for today is pretty hard. Basically, we have to create our own poetry out of book spines and we can only choose the same coloured books. So first we have 1 minute to pick as many books off our bookshelves as we can that have the same colour, and then we have another 3 minutes to try and make some poetry out of those books. This is 100% going to fail, so let's just go in knowing that. I think I'm going to choose black books because the majority of my books are black, so I guess let's just put the timer on. Okay. Okay, so these are all the books that I got. Now I'm going to put it on a timer and see if I can create some sort of cool poetry, but I really doubt it. But let's try. Okay, so we have 3 minutes and let's get started. So I have 44 seconds left, but I think I have it. So I'll show you. Okay, so it's not really poetry, but Tiger Lily, carry on catching stars before she ignites the hazelwood. So in my mind, we're talking to Tiger Lily and we're telling her to carry on catching stars because if she doesn't, then mysterious she, I'm guessing she's the antagonist of the story. I'm kind of making a little story. Yeah, so before she, the mysterious antagonist, ignites the hazelwood and people will die. So I'm actually kind of happy with that, even though I don't really think that's poetry, but yeah, I'm actually happy with this challenge. So yeah, let me know how you think. I kind of want this story, to be honest. I don't know what catching stars has to do with the person igniting the woods, but let's just roll with it. So now I'm just going to put these books away and then what time is it? It is 3:37. So then I'm going to edit the clips and then I think I'm going to have a bath while reading The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I haven't decided yet. And yeah, so I'll see you in a second. So it is 4:29. I've been editing, but I haven't finished yet. I have a really throbbing headache and I realised I'm so hungry because I haven't even had lunch. So I'm going to eat, and because I want to maximise my reading, I think I'm going to pick up the audiobook for An Ember in the Ashes. I keep saying that really sloppily. for an ember in the ashes because it's on script. So I am probably going to listen to that. I'm not going to listen to the whole thing in audiobook because I do want to physically read it, but it'll be good to get a start by listening to the audiobook while I eat and make food. So yeah. Oh no! Okay, I thought it was on script. Well, it technically is, but it says the title will be available on the 24th of August. That's sad. Okay, so it is 6 o'clock. My day has definitely gone differently as to what I was expecting. I thought I was going to get a lot of reading done today, and I'm really disappointed that that hasn't happened. But I have finally finished editing now, and I do have a throwing headache. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be dead after this week. My boyfriend's coming around 8 so we can watch the movie together, so I have to start reading this now, and hopefully I'll finish this before 8 o'clock. I'm not gonna have a bath because I don't have time to set it up, so we're just gonna start reading it downstairs, and I'm excited, and hopefully I'll get it done before 8. So I literally just started reading it, and it starts off with "Dear Friend," and I honestly just felt like crying because I love this story so much. Oh my gosh, you'll be so cute. Because I love this story so much, and it just has such a special place in my heart. I'm just so happy to be rereading it, and oh, I actually, like, I'm so happy right now. Anyway, I'm gonna continue reading. So I just find this really funny. So Charlie is saying how he has to read the book To Kill a Mockingbird, and he says, if you haven't read it, I think you should because it is very interesting. I just find that really funny as someone who talks about books all the time. And obviously, you know, usually you have to say the synopsis, why I think you should read it, all this stuff. But can you just imagine if in my wrap up I was just like, so I read The Perks of Being a Wallflower. If you haven't read it, I think you should because it's very interesting. Anyway, anyway, I love Charlie and I'm loving it, so yes. Okay, so it's past 8 o'clock. It's 8:18. I told my boyfriend to come a little bit later because I'm still reading. I am at page 120, so I obviously haven't finished it. I'm taking it quite slow, especially because I'm annotating it, and there is so much to annotate because there are just so many amazing quotes and so many things to love, and yeah. I am really tired. I'm ready for bed, to be honest. But I'm gonna finish this. I'm determined. And then we're gonna watch the movie, and I'm definitely not gonna be starting A Number in the Ashes tonight. And to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna be finishing it this readathon. Like, I'm gonna read tomorrow. I'm gonna read it tomorrow, and I'm gonna read as much as I can. But I'm not gonna get sad if I don't finish it tomorrow, even though I'll try. So I think I am just going to use To All the Boys I've Loved Before as my 7th book, which means after this I will have completed the Booktube-A-Thon. All the challenges. So that'll be super exciting, but like I said, I'll still be reading and vlogging tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna read this, then watch the movie. But I just love this book so much. I really relate to the way that Charlie like thinks about things and sees the world, and I just love it. And this is definitely one of my horcruxes. I didn't realize how feminist Perks of Being a Wallflower is, and I am living for it. There's so much social commentary and I just really appreciate it. Obviously I read this years ago and I didn't really know much about feminism or anything, so I obviously probably didn't notice that. But now that I'm rereading it a few years later, I am loving it, and this book is everything. Okay, so there is one line that I'm not meshing with. No one was allowed to look at her because she thought she was fat. And she wasn't really fat. She was actually very pretty. I don't like that. It's implying that if you're fat then you're not pretty. Whatever. Let's pretend that line never happened. So my boyfriend's over now. I have around 50 pages left. He's waiting for me to finish it so we can watch the movie together. It's nearly 10 o'clock, so I'm definitely going to be tired tonight. So, so he asked me, how many pages do you have left? And I said, around 50. And he's like, perfect, I can watch this video 100 times. And the video is called Ghost Duet, and I actually tweeted about it the other day because it's one of my favorite videos ever. My friend sent it to me and it's just perfect. I'll link it here and also down below, but if you're feeling stressed out, just watch that video. I finished it. I honestly feel emotional right now. I love this book so much with all of my heart. Oh my gosh, I love it. I can't even explain how much I love this book. It is so near and dear to my heart. It's one of those books that feels so personal to you, and it feels like it was written specifically for you. And it's weird when you find out that millions of people love it as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? There's actually a line about that in this book. Oh my gosh, I can't. I just relate to Charlie so much, like the way that he observes the world and the way that he thinks about things. I could relate to him so much, and I really resonated with the portrayal of mental illness in this book. I just loved it so much. Obviously this is my reread, but I did read it years ago, so obviously I can't remember that much. I remember loving it, but I don't remember it having this same effect, and I think it's just one of those books that you appreciate more as an adult. Well, I did really appreciate it as a teenager, but I just appreciate it way more as an adult because there's so much in here. Like, it's such a short book, but it tackles so many important issues, and oh my gosh, I actually can't. Charlie is one of my favorite characters ever. Like, I love him. I loved the way that topics were handled, and I loved the exploration of like toxic masculinity and its effects and everything. And oh my gosh, there's just too much to even talk about now, but obviously I'll talk about it more in my wrap up. But I'm just so happy I chose to reread this, and again, I'm so thankful for the Booktubeathon because I don't know when I would have reread this if it wasn't for the Booktubeathon, because I chose this for my book to movie adaptation. I was actually planning to read Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda for this challenge, but I've already read that twice this year. So I was like, okay, maybe I should read something else. So then I saw this in my bookshelf and I was like, oh yeah, perfect. I've been wanting to reread this, and I honestly am so happy. This book is definitely a book that I would say everyone needs to read in their lifetime. I actually am planning that video to recommend all the books you should read in your lifetime, obviously my opinion, but there are a lot of trigger warnings with this book, like rape. But anyway, so I've said it 10 times, but I just love it so much, and I'm so excited to watch the movie adaptation now. It is like 10 o'clock. Actually, it's past 10 o'clock, so I'm going to be finishing it quite late, and then I have to edit this video, so I'm definitely not going to be finishing An Ember in the Ashes. Well, I'm not going to say definitely, but there's a really small chance that I'm going to be finishing An Ember in the Ashes. But it's okay, I still completed all the books for the Booktubeathon. I haven't completed the Booktubeathon challenges yet because I still need to watch the movie adaptation, but we can cross off the perks of being a wallflower. So yeah. So I've completed all the reading challenges. Obviously I was planning to read An Ember in the Ashes, but I'm replacing that with To All the Boys I've Loved Before. So now I just have to watch the movie, and I'm so excited. But I love it. I love it. I'm definitely going to be rereading this a lot. It's just one of my favorite books ever. And oh my gosh, I've literally this week read 3 of my favorite books of all time. Well, actually 4, because To All the Boys I've Loved Before is one of my favorite books ever. So I've literally read 4 books that are part of my favorite books of all time list. So that's amazing. I've had such an amazing reading week. So I'm really happy. Also, I had tears in my eyes reading this book. So I can add this to my short list of books that have made me cry. It just means a lot to me, and it's my everything. Anyway, I think I've talked enough about this, but I also feel like I haven't. But anyway, so I'm gonna watch the movie now, and it's gonna be amazing. Okay, so I'm in my PJs and we are about to watch The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I'm so excited. Oh, deleted scenes. I haven't watched that actually. Anyway, so we're gonna watch this. We are currently melting some chocolate, and we're gonna have strawberries and marshmallows. Also, this is my boyfriend's tea, and this is the mug that I got him. How cute. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we have the perfect setup right now. We're about to start the movie. We have Scruffy. And we have our your pants.
Yeah, my pants make the night.
My boyfriend's borrowing he's borrowing my PJ pants, the Mickey ones. We have strawberries, marshmallows, and melted chocolate, so it's gonna be amazing. Penny wanted to say hi. Oh yeah, she's Mr. Burns right now. Penny walked down the stairs like this. My hands are really hurt. Oh, that's sucky.
Sorry that I always look.
Wait, I'm loving this flick right now. That is the best thing I've ever seen. How does it even do that?
Oh my god! I didn't see it that. I didn't think that it was that much.
Family movie night! Guys, okay, it's 12:36. Oh my gosh. It's 12:36 and I just finished watching the movie. It was amazing. And you know what that means? I've successfully completed all the challenges for Booktubeathon. Oh my gosh. I didn't know if it was possible, so I'm really happy. So we can tick off watching the movie adaptation. Whoa, it's all done. I am going to try read An Ember in the Ashes tomorrow, but yeah, I really don't think I'm going to finish it. I was considering waking up early and really just trying to read a lot tomorrow, but I'm just going to be so tired. Like, I already am so tired and I still need to edit the vlog. So yeah, it's just not possible. And I still need to clean tomorrow / go to basketball at like 5, I think. So yeah, I really don't think it's possible, but I am going to vlog tomorrow and I am going to try to read as much as I can tomorrow of An Ember in the Ashes. But yeah, so I'm proud of myself. I can't believe I've read 7 books this week. It's super exciting and I can't wait to get my certificate because they're giving out certificates for people who have done all the challenges. So I'm just so excited. So yeah, like I said, I'm really exhausted. I need to start editing the vlog and go to sleep. So I'm just going to wrap up today. So today I finished 2 books and both of these are 5 stars and both of these are some of my favorite books of all time. So it was a good reading day today. It was a lot of fun and I love Perks of Being a Wallflower. The movie obviously isn't as good as the book just because they couldn't fit everything, and obviously the book has a lot more depth, but I do love the adaptation. Yes, it was a grand old time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know how your Booktubeathon is going and I will see you tomorrow for the last vlog. So I hope you guys are having a good day or night. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you tomorrow.